I'm back. Since yesterday I posted the first of my series Bible passages, I realized probably should have made an introductory video before I did any of that. So today I'm going to do my makeup and do it because it's actually like 3 something. I woke up like 20 minutes ago because I didn't go to sleep till 4 a.m. It is 3:11. So, first things first. Hi, my name is Myles, like I said yesterday, and I said I'm trans and yay, but actually, because I wasn't really thinking, I'm non-binary with I mostly identify as a male, but sometimes, like today, I'm feeling pretty female. So it just fluctuates. Gender fluid, non-binary stuff. And I have a preference for guys, but girls are also really hot, so I mean, there's no other thing. So that's that. I'm gonna do my hair. My hair is not long enough to do this, but it's not too short, so I'm doing it. Pulling it in pigtails because I like to, and it's fun. I'm 14, and I'm in my first year of high school, obviously. I don't have very many friends that I, like, consider, like, really close. I do have friends, though. My best friend is Savannah, who I talked about yesterday, and I don't know if I cut it out of the video or not, but she is my best friend. She's been my best friend since, like, 7th grade, and we do literally everything together. We joined color guard together. We go to school together. Well, obviously, but, like, I take her to school every day. We're even in, like, the first 2 classes together. Because technically, since we're in color guard, we had to be joined in band. But, we can't sit in the band room anymore. Because the director told us not to. So we go sit up with our choir teacher, which is our 2nd class. So that's nice. My birthday is coming up soon. It's the 21st of January. I'm so excited. I'm going to Florida. Okay. I seem really excited about that, even though I go every 2 years, except for last year we went, and we're going again this year, because last year we just went because we weren't going to break tradition, and this year we're going because the way it started was my aunt is a veterinarian and has this vet conference she has to go to. And, so that's why we went the first time as a family, and now we're going again because of it. So, it's nice. So, that's that. So, yeah. So we're going to Florida again, 10 days. My grandparents aren't going this time, which is very surprising. But, we have a timeshare down there because of my grandparents. So that's where we stay instead of staying at, like, a hotel or anything. This year, the first year that we went to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and SeaWorld? I think SeaWorld was that year too. It might have been the 2nd year we went. But, yeah. And I got my stuffed whale that I sleep with every night. I love him. He's my favorite. I named him Whale in Japanese. I'm not going to pronounce it because it's probably not the right pronunciation. But, either way. So yeah, and then last year, because I don't remember the other one. Last year, though, we went to the space, NASA. We went there, which I really like space. I want to have a career in either space or psychology. Or psychiatry. I mix those 2 up all the time. But, so that was really fun. And then we went to Epcot for the 2nd time we were there. I absolutely loved it. Epcot was my favorite. We got to try all the foods from the different places and stuff. It was great. And then last year was the space station. We went to only one half of Universal, and it was just gonna be me, my mom, and my dad, because my cousins went to Legoland, which is where they're going again this year. We're not going because we don't really have any interest in Legos. So, except for my brother, who's coming with us again. But, not important. So yeah, we went there, and then we went to the one part of Universal. We only got to go to one part of Harry Potter because the other part was in the other park. But when we were going, my dad ended up not realizing that we were supposed to go the next day, not that day, but we got so lucky that they let us use our tickets for the day we went, and it was so much fun. I had so much fun. I got a Harry Potter wand in the Harry Potter section because obviously I love Harry Potter too. And I got one for Savannah too, and we both got Sirius Black's wand because she wouldn't tell me what one she wanted. And I'm like, you know what? We like Sirius. It's fine. So, yeah. We went to the beach on my birthday, which was great because we always go to the beach because I love swimming and the beach is just somewhere I wanted to go. The water's always super cold because, you know, we go in January, but it's not horrible. We always go to Disney Springs. So we never skip that. We always go to Disney Springs. It's something you never skip. So I have naturally brown hair, even though I dye it all the time. The next color is going to be either purple or bubblegum pink or both. I don't know. My mom's a hairstylist, so I get my hair done for free. So that's really nice. My dad welds gates and fences and stuff, so that's what he does. My brother works there too, but he got laid off for this season. The only people that like never get laid off for the season are my dad and a couple other people that work with him. So I don't know how that works, but you know, it does. I live in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa. It's not great, but it's not horrible, and I love it here, but I also really don't, and I wish I lived somewhere else. But, I mean, who doesn't when they live somewhere? They're like, oh, I wish I lived there, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, there's that. I have two brothers, and I've only met one because he lives with us, and he was closer. So, I haven't met my other one. I know his name, but that's all I've got. I have many pets, and I would have more if my brother didn't move in again, because that room was going to be turned into an animal room. That was my old room. This is my brother's room, technically, but it's mine now because it's been mine for like a year now. I live in a house right next to my grandparents, which is really nice. My pets, I have two cats. The cats are the oldest, and then we have two dogs and a rabbit. Now, the two cats are Tiana and Opie. That's a girl, Opie's a boy, if that wasn't apparent. Tiana's more of like a calico, while Opie is more of a tuxedo looking cat. They're full siblings. I know that. And I only got to name one of my pets, which was Tiana. So then we have Hemi, which is one of my dogs. He's a black lab border collie. He's the sweetest and he is so calm. I love him. And then we have another dog. We got him 2 years ago for Christmas. I was so excited. I wanted another dog, and then we got him, and I was so excited. But the issue is, he is a husky mixed with a chihuahua. So he's a lot. He is a lot. So, you know, sometimes it's a little much, but I love him, so it's okay. His name is Jax. And then we have a rabbit named Comet. We just kept his name from what he was originally named when he was a little rabbit. So, yeah. And then me and my dad really want two ferrets, and I'm going to name it Noodle, and neither of my parents can stop me because I've only named one pet, and you're going to let me name another. But yeah, they would go into the room where my brother stays, but can't because he's there. So that's nice. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my brother, but, like, I could have so many things if he wasn't here. That sounds really bad. I'm sorry. I love him, I promise. There it is. Mirror. Don't want to blind you guys. Sorry. So the family that I'm closest with is my mom's side of the family because, one, we live next to her mom and dad, and two, they're really family-oriented, so we see them a lot. Like, a lot. And then, so, like I said, my grandma and grandpa live next door, and then my aunt and uncle and their 3 kids live in West Des Moines, which isn't that far away. An uncle, and then they have a set of twins and a daughter. The daughter's the oldest, and then the twins are the youngest, and they're both boys. They are a lot, but you know, we love them. My uncle is my mom's brother, and then my aunt that I'm gonna talk about next is my mom's sister, and she, her and her husband have 2 kids, and they live in Cedar Rapids, so that's nice. We don't see them as much, 1, because my aunt's a germaphobe, and 2, because it's a 2-hour drive to get down here to see us. So we still talk a lot, though. So there's that. My dad's side of the family, we don't talk too much. We used to go over every Sunday for Sunday lunch, dinner-ish. Yeah. So we used to do that all the time, and then my great-grandma died. So we don't do that much anymore, because nobody ever wants to get together anymore. So we went over for Christmas morning, or Christmas lunch, and it was decent. There wasn't very many of what usually is there, and then my dad's parents don't communicate. They're not that great of parents to my dad. They weren't great of parents to my dad, and I don't think I've seen them, or I don't think they've seen me in like a couple of years, and even when I do see them, I don't want to, because they don't come see me anyways. And then my dad has 1 sister, who we do not see, because we used to see her sometimes when we were younger. I used to hang out with her daughter all the time, but her kids got taken away, and we just haven't seen her in a while, and she's just not great. Her one daughter actually used to stay with us for a little bit, because she got pregnant at like 18, and she was graduating high school. She was graduating high school, and we just wanted to like help. So we got to have her baby around for a bit after she was born, and it was great. And then something happened with her and my brother, which I won't get into, but something happened with that. Basically, they were living together and stuff happened. But so now we don't see her anymore because she did some bad stuff. And then my cousin that I was talking about got taken away, and she's heavily autistic, so she's with the family now, and she's really happy and stuff. I think she was like a couple years older than me, but yeah. And then people on my dad's side of the family are a lot, so you know, I prefer my mom's side, but honestly, you know, yeah. So there's that. School's going really well. I have to admit, I was pretty scared for high school because of all the movies I've seen. Because, you know, in the movies, you see constant bullies, and, like, you know, people are really mean, and there's, like, different groups, and you're not allowed in those groups. It's nothing like that. I am so happy it's not either. I get to live my best life, and that's all. No one bullies me. No one's mean in my school, actually, if I think about it. I don't think anyone bullies anybody. That's a little messy, but that's okay. So yeah, and I have a couple of friends that I see sometimes. We all eat lunch together because we all have lunch together. We have this thing called first lunch and second lunch, and I used to have first lunch, but then when I got band put on my schedule, I got it changed. And then I had to get my schedule changed again because of newspaper that I wanted to join. So now I won't be in the same class for second as I was with Savannah, and it's kind of sad, but it's okay. My one friend Peyton, love her. She's really enthusiastic and loud sometimes, but like, I love her. She's so nice. And Savannah doesn't like her, so that's a whole bunch of drama. Savannah doesn't like her, she doesn't like Savannah. It's just something. They get along well enough together near each other, but like when they're separated, they talk a lot about each other to me. And then I really like our choir class, but it can be a lot. And like I said multiple times, I love Savannah, but sometimes she can be too much. She can be really rude to me, and like I'll tell her to stop and she'll think it's a joke, and it kind of makes me upset, but that's okay. And I'm an alto when I sing. We have alto and sopranos. That's all we have. In our group, at least. until I move to concert choir. There'll be more. I hate sopranos with a burning passion. I don't hate the physical people, because I really love most of them that are sopranos. It's just I hate the fact that they can be really annoying. Like, our teacher will tell us to be quiet so he could talk to us, and you'll just hear Savannah or some, it's usually Savannah or Janessa, or both, which I love Savannah and Janessa. They're both my best friends. I love them. They'll just start singing while he's talking, and I'm like, dude, he just told you to be quiet. Can you not? He gets really fed up, but I really hope my concert choir class isn't that bad, because I'm so scared. I am really upset that I have to leave the people I have in choir to go to concert choir, but they're nice people. We see the concert choir every time we have a group performance thing. I decided to do the Bible series thing that I started yesterday just for fun. I found the app because I was just looking at random apps that I could possibly add to my computer, and I found that, and I was really intrigued. I think I kept it in, but like I said in the video yesterday, my mom's side of the family is Catholic, and they used to go to church all the time, and my aunt even sends her kids to a Catholic school and stuff, but no. I only ever go to church for Christmas, because we don't go on a regular Sunday basis, like we being me, my mom, and my dad. We don't go on a regular basis because Dad doesn't go anyways, not even on Christmas. And my mom's always working or we're busy, so we never usually go on Sundays. I was really interested in reading the Bible. I think the only Bible I've ever had was when I was younger. I went to the church up the street for preschool. So I went there and we got our own little like Bibles and stuff. So that's really all I got, but I don't remember most of it. So I decided, why not see what we can get? So I decided to do that, and I think it'll be interesting because I don't know what I will find. I've heard like varying different responses about what's in the Bible. So, I might be wrong about what I might find. I might be right about what I might find. We just won't know until I see it. So that's good. We're gonna have to use dark brown for eyeliner, but honestly, that's okay. Not sure what I'll do now that I know how to edit things, which you guys got lucky for that. I don't know what I'll post. Be lots of different things. I could post about school, just my life, things that I do. Another thing I can talk about, sports. Like I said earlier, I mentioned a little bit, I am a part of color guard at school, which if you don't know, color guard is like those people that you see for like marching bands and stuff, where they throw the flags and sometimes rifles or sabers, which are like little swords. It's pretty fun. I just joined because Savannah didn't want to be alone, and I'm kind of happy. I did volleyball in 8th grade because I got really into volleyball. I really like anime, if you couldn't tell from my posters last night. So that's another reason I was really involved in anime. I watched Haikyuu. Don't get mad at me. I don't know how to say it properly, but and I loved it, and I immediately was like, oh yeah, volleyball. And then, so it was really fun. I wasn't very good because I had never played before, but I was not horrible, and I am still pretty good. It was pretty nice. And plus, the thing was, like, you don't have to be good or you don't have to have experience as long as you join. It didn't really matter. Savannah told me that I was going to join her in 7th grade, and then and then COVID happened, so we couldn't do it in 7th grade, but we decided to do it last year, and it was great. And then when I was younger, I think I was like 8 or 9, I played softball for 2 years. I was like 7 when I started. I was like 9 or 10 when I ended. But I played softball. And the reason I quit softball was because of the fact that my dad was going to leave me at tryouts. I mean, just to see what team you were going to get on. And I didn't want him to leave because I don't like being alone in places. I didn't want him to leave, and he tried to. And he's like, okay, if not, then you're gonna come with me. I'm like, okay. So I left, and that was the year when my friend's mom was coaching one of them, so I was like really excited. I was gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be on her team, but didn't last. Since I was 4 years old, I have taken dance. Not competitive dance where you like travel different places. It's just for fun. I've been there since I was, like I said, I've been there since I was 4 years old. And I don't plan on leaving until I graduate high school. So that's nice. Now it gets to be a lot considering color guard and them. So I don't have much time to myself. The only free days that I have are Fridays, because I have dance on Monday, color guard practice on Tuesdays, dance on Wednesdays, which I help little kids, which is really fun, and then color guard on Thursdays, and then I finally get a break on Friday. And sometimes I'm doing color guard stuff on Saturday or Sunday, and yeah. We went to our state competition for color guard, and we got our Division 1 rating, which is what we wanted. We didn't get top 5, but we did get 8th place, which was pretty decent considering half of our team, it was our first year ever being in color guard. So I mean, that was pretty good. Our coaches were very happy. I have 2 coaches. I love them both. And then the fun thing is they both were pregnant last year, and both had babies. So they're each pretty similar age, the babies are. And our one coach brings her son. They both had boys, but she brings her son to practice all the time, and we get to see him, and he is so sweet. We love him. It's just really nice. So we get to see him a lot, and he got to come to the competition with us, which was great. I got to hold him. It was so sweet. He let me hold him for a while because our coach had to help the 2 because they were doing solos and was having to help just to get everything done. So me and Savannah took it upon ourselves to do it. We have to do a solo when we're sophomores, and then you have to do it junior and senior year too. So we decided not to last year because it was a lot. That was bad. I want to take that off. So we didn't do one this year. We're definitely gonna do one next year, or maybe next competition, because we still have another competition, I'm pretty sure. I already have some songs that I would most likely want to do it to that have the requirements on them, because you have to have certain songs, can't have cuss words, can't say hell unless it's talking about the place, and it was a lot, but it was so much fun. I'm so happy that I did it. I love color guard, and I love my team so much. There's only one senior on our team. There used to be 2, but she quit, which, this is sad, but our coach was going to cut her out of the team anyways, because she did a lot of stuff, like swimming, and she always had practice when we had practice, so she was like never there. And there were some parts where our coach would be like, if you can't get this, then you're not performing with us. And it was a lot. So she quit right before our coach did that. And then we have a sophomore, which is me and Savannah's best friend. We love them with all of our heart. They use they, them pronouns, so love them. And then the rest of us are freshmen. We had to have at least 6 people for a competition season, or for the competition, I guess. And we were missing 2 people. So we said that we would get 2 members to join. And originally, my friend Seth was going to join us, but he's having some issues at home. so he decided not to. We got one of the band kids who was with us, and she joined, and then we were supposed to have another one, but she thought you had to like pay for everything up front, so she didn't join, which was kind of sad. We were really excited because she was super sweet, but you know, it worked. And then we just had the deadline. It was, you had to have at least 6 people, and we had 6 people. We got so lucky. So that was nice. That was nice. Now I have to go edit this video and get it uploaded. Then I'm going to make my Bible reading video. And yeah, so this was my introduction. Hi, once again, my name is Myles. It's nice to meet you. I am very excited to do this. I've had a YouTube channel before, but they were never good, and I never knew how to edit, but now I have everything for it. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye!